What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, we're going to talk about the game Talespin, which was released on the Sega Genesis and Sega Game Gear by Sega and Interactive Designs. And this game, in both versions of Talespin, now we'll be talking about, are based on the Disney cartoon classics TV series Talespin, where Baloo pretty much was an airplane pilot, just trying to pick up and drop off cargo for his business and stuff. Now, pretty much the plot of the game is that Baloo and Kid Cloud Kicker face Shere Khan's company in a contest to pretty much win a lifetime work contract for the city called Cape Suzette and everything. Now the game has a couple of modes: the one player mode, the two player co-op, and the options. Now with the one player mode, you can pretty much play as either like Blue or Kit. You know what I'm saying? The two player co-op, of course, you play with somebody, and the first player plays Blue, the second is Kit. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much with the options, you can change the button configurations for the first player and the second player, and you also can change the difficulty settings for which are you can set it to easy, normal, or hard and stuff like that. With Baloo and Kid, they both have weapons. You know what I'm saying, for in the game to fight off enemies and stuff like that. With Blue, he's armed with a like with the paddle with the ball at the end. I forget the name of it. But Kid's weapon is a pretty much a slingshot. So in that regard, Kid has the better weapon when it comes to range. You know what I'm saying? And there's pretty much 10 stages that you play through and everything, and which consist of the jungle, the lost city, Italy, Greece, Egypt, India, New York, San Francisco, the Pirates came, and the if I think in the encounter, encounter with the Iron Claw. Now, to pretty much the goal of the each stage is to collect all of the cargo crates that's on a particular stage. For one stage, it could be like 14, or another one it could be 15, just depending on the stage itself. You know what I'm saying? And once you collect all the cargo crates, you pretty much advance to face the boss of that particular stage. Now, as far as the bosses are concerned, you pretty much face off against Gibber, Mad Dog, Dumb Truck, and the leader of the one crew from the TV show. Now, now with Gibber, Mad Dog, and Dumb Truck, you pretty much face them like more than once, like either 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which one you're talking about. And as far as the regular enemies are concerned, you pretty much faced different enemies that wasn't even part of the show, like crabs, cave dogs, Egyptian snakes, crocodiles, monkeys, pigeons, bats, snakes, spiders, tigers in trench coats, and vultures, stuff like that. Now, if you Now, as far as the stages are concerned, the first 8 stages are pretty much platforming stages, while the final two are the flying stages. In the first 8 stages have the bosses in them and everything, while the final two is don't have a boss battle at all. You're just trying to get all the like items and crates and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to the graphic and design, they're pretty good with some nice color palettes and stuff like that. And to me, the design of Baloo and Kid are pretty consistent with their design from from the Tailspin cartoon show, in my opinion. Now the controls and gameplay are pretty decent, but like Blue moves kind of stiff. You know what I'm saying? Um, and playing as Kid in the flying stages can be problematic because of the fact the way the computer controls Baloo. They fly in different angles, which like for some reason you end up missing a lot of the items and crates and stuff that you need, and stuff like that. Now the soundtrack is okay, but it seems like it's a little inconsistent with the soundtrack from the show and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it is not technically that great either. You know what I'm saying? But Tailspin for the Sega Genesis and Sega Game Gear, it is a pretty good game nonetheless, and I pretty much recommend it to anybody who is a fan of the Tailspin show, retro gamers and stuff like that who like games like Tailspin and stuff. You know, with that being said, if you like, if you can sound off in the comment section about Tailspin, either the Game Gear version or the Sega Genesis version, really don't matter. You if you can also mention whether you prefer like the Genesis version or the second Game Gear version or all that. You know what I'm saying? If you like this video, you can click the thumb. You can click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.